I'm Anna Mora. I'm here to give you a 45 minutes introduction class for those who have been doing Pilates, hopefully for a certain amount of time. So it's a level beginner, intermediate. The idea behind this, I hope this will help you wherever you are at home, whenever you have the time to put your video and set up for 45 minutes for yourself in your own pace, in your own room. And well, I hope you enjoy. Thank you for being here with me. We're going to start lying down on the mat. I want your feet in line with your seat bones, your arms nice and long along the spine, beautiful long neck. Remember the weight of the body resting into the mat. So stay there for a couple of seconds. Just close your eyes and find the weight of your feet. Feel the weight of your arms. Feel the weight of your pelvis. The weight of your shoulders. The weight of your head. And now try to place a smile on your shoulders, around the area of the collarbone. And as you smile with your collarbone, you feel how your shoulders softly release the tension. And as you do that, you feel how your rib cage softens as well. And you feel the spine getting longer. So once we really arrive down, we stay for another second. And gently place both hands on top of your belly. We're going to start with anterior and pelvic tilt, anterior and posterior pelvic tilt, meaning arch and curl. So you're rocking the pelvis to a hollow back, and you're rocking your pelvis to a round spine. It's all happening very gentle on your lower part of your pelvis area. So we're rocking small movements back and forward. And when you do this, you start to feel how the rest of the body is following the rhythm of the pelvis, allowing the head also to move. That's okay. You don't need to fix the weight of the head. Let it flow in this rocking feeling of the pelvis. Do it one more time and then find your neutral spine, meaning right parallel. Imagine you have two nice lights pointing up towards the ceiling of your room. Now we're going to move from side to side, pressing the right hip into the floor and rocking gently towards your left. And as we do this, can we maintain that neutral feeling in the spine of lengthening? So we're not, adapting to this rocking feeling, but the body's just soft, so don't tense. It's just feeling almost like your knees are elongating a little bit. One more like the movements of the cats when they press one foot more on the floor and then the other foot. So the knees have also some movement. You do 2 or 3 more with your own pace. And then when you finish, back to neutral. We're going to end up with a circle. That circle is going to be that pelvic clock circle around. And if you imagine that the pelvis is a bowl with soup, yeah, you will imagine you're moving the soup with this beautiful big spoon and you stroll it all around in a nice and deep circle. And then reverse the other direction. Soft your body, the head flows, it's okay. Let the movement go all the way to the spine. Last one, reverse. Keep breathing. And the last one, to direction all over to the other place. When you finish, find neutral. And at the end, we find that beautiful space. The nice hips are pointing up. The feet are nicely, firmly into the mat. Let's start with our hip rolls, pelvic lift. So what I like to start with my seat bones. I like to feel how 2 magnets gently coming towards each other. That makes my pelvic floor muscles activate. The moment I activate the pelvic floor muscles, the pelvis starts rolling up. I'm going to go to just the first part of the sacrum coming off the floor. So it's a mini pelvic tilt. And then you roll back down. You inhale when the hips go a little bit hollow, arching your backs. And on your next exhale, go a little bit further up. We're going to do this 4 to 5 times. And every time we're rocking the pelvis a little bit higher and a little bit more with the same control. Firmly pressing your feet into the mat. You're rocking the pelvis. You're going into halfway. Don't force it. Allow the movement to flow naturally on your own pace. Last 2. Exhaling when I collect my organs. It's like I'm lifting my organs in and up without tensing. It's all about the rhythm of your breath. And we're going to do one more when we stay up. And we find that beautiful bridge. When you're on your bridge, I would like you to take your hands over your thighs. So feel whether the hips are really of the height of your arms, in line with your knees, in line with your shoulders. So we have a beautiful flat, nice round. Your chest is soft, your ribs are soft. We're going to float those arms to the back wall. As we inhale, keep them along the side of your ears. Don't touch the floor. Now imagine I'm pulling your wrist even longer as you breathe in. And on the next exhale, you start softening from the rib cage, the middle back, the lower back, until you're landing on the hips, and then you bring your hands back down and you take another deep inhale. Preparation. Exhale, put magnets on your seat bones, activate the back part of your hamstrings, roll your pelvis, float your hips. As we check that we are nice in the higher position, pressing both feet firmly, we're going to float back the arms. This time you can reach it a little bit further down. Inhale when I'm pulling them a bit higher and longer. Keep your shoulders down. Exhale to roll down. Keep the arms back forward, like I'm pulling them, just rolling the hips. And bring your arms back down. We're going to do one more. And on the next time, we're going to stay up with the hips. So get ready. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale to roll up. Magnets, seat bones, rolling up, finding your high bridge. And this time the arms stay pointing up direction the ceiling. Now turn the palm of the hands to face each other. We're going to drop without articulation on the spine. We're going to drop the hips down like your seat bones want to touch the floor, and then lift them up. Your arms are going to open to the side as you inhale, drop the hips up, hands touch. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, inhale, open, exhale, touch. Good, 2 more. In and up, and last one. And up. We stay up with the hips. Now interlace your fingers. Keep your hands really nice and strong. Now we're going to close the knees. The knees want to give a little kiss and then release. The knees kiss and then release. Yes, I'm shaking. Last 2 and then release. Last one and then release. Go slowly rolling down as you send your hands to the back. Roll the hips back down. Take a nice deep breath. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Feet flex. And rock a little bit like from one side to another. Like you wake up and you're yawning from long. One arm longer and the other arm longer. Just do 2 more. 1 more. Bend your knees, give them a hug, pull them to your chest, and start massaging your lower back muscles by circling your knees. And then reverse the circle. When you finish, keep pulling both knees to your chest and make yourself as small as you can. Drop the tailbone down and just sink the tailbone down. So you create that super flexion of the hips. Then keep that feeling and open your knees to the side. Circle your knees around. And allow the movement be guided by your hands. The legs are relaxed. Just one more. And then reverse. Circle the other direction. 2, 3, and 4. Keep the knees tight, nicely closed. Send the head forward, make yourself really nice and small. Now keep the hair where it is and only lower down one leg and then the other. Bring both hands right behind your neck. Support your head, rest your head onto your hands and roll back down very slowly. We're gonna continue with the chest lift. Preparation. Breathing in, lengthening the spine. Now close the elbows a bit narrow. And as you keep your length, you're gonna curl. And remember, chest lift is the softening of your sternum muscle, of the upper front of your thoracic cage. So we're exhaling as you close, inhaling as you go back. Again, it's not pulling my head, it's really my breath. Pull in. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. Close the ribs, lower down the abdominal wall. Last 2. On the next one, we're gonna stay up. We're gonna hold the position. On your next inhale, we're gonna stretch our hands, we're gonna hold the legs. The legs are gonna help us to go higher into the second level. Level 2. We stay on the second floor, we reach the arms, we stay on the second floor, we hold the head, and then we roll down back again. Inhale is the preparation. Exhale, we go up and over to the first floor. On the next inhale, you reach your arms low. On the next exhale, you help with your legs, you can come a little bit higher. Elbows are wide. Now stay on the second floor, reach your arms, bring your hands right behind your neck and roll back down. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, curl, first floor, exhale. Inhale to reach your hands longer, hold your legs. Exhale, go to the second floor. Can we stay here and hold it? Okay, bring one leg up, bring the other leg up. Keep the height of the second floor, reach your arms longer and start bouncing. 2, 3, 4, 5 and breathe. 3, 4, 5 and curl. 2, 3, 4, 5 and breathe. 2, 3, right leg, stretch your leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5 and up. 2, 3, 4, 5 and bend. 2, 3, 4, other leg. 1, 3, 4, 5 and lower down. 2, 4, 5 and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5 and bend. 2, 3, come on. 2 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Low. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there we go. Last one. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower up. 2, 3. Bend the knee. 2, 3. Hold it. Stay there higher. And roll back down. Then your knees. Circle your legs. Woo! Hard work with the hundreds. Again, this you can always modify, holding your head with one hand. And only move the head side to side, rocking side to side. Let's drop the feet down, keep the knees and ankles together. Open your arms to the side and let's just breathe when you send both knees towards the right. On your next exhale, you return back to center. Keep your ankles glued together, your knees are glued together. Inhale when you move. Exhale to return. Keep your shoulders melting down. Last two. Inhale to go. Exhale, find that waist pulling you down and the pelvis is the last. One more. And return gently. Now lower down the arms, bring the legs up. Tabletop position. Okay, we're going to send the legs to the right and gently go down, dipping down. We continue to the other side. Keep the knees and ankles together, back to center. So you're drawing a circle around. Use your hands pressing gently, elongate. Last one, big circle. Can you feel? If you feel cramping, you can always flex your feet. Reverse the other direction. Your heels are drawing a circle, or you're pointing your toes. Well, this is fine. Back to the last center, stay there. You can lower down your hands under the pelvis. If you're more beginner, you can keep the legs closer to your chest. If you're more advanced, the legs can go a bit further away. Now we go into tiptoes, touch floor and back up. Exhale, down and back up. Don't forget to keep the pelvis floor engaged. Flex feet, the heel goes down and up, and heel goes down. And up, two more and up. And last one and down. Both legs together with the toes. Dipping down and maintaining the pelvis neutral. Don't forget, this is hard work. Just keep on breathing. Last two times and down. And up and breathing in. Last one, lower down and we stay. Hold the position for 3, 2, 1. And lower down the feet to the floor. Let them release. Move them gently side to side. Wow, we're going to roll to the side and we're going to sit down. Come and sit down together. Okay, we're going to start seated up. I'd like you to find that beautiful spine. We're going to do some roll up, roll down. I like to start with my knees bent and supported by my hands. If you're more advanced, you can already start there. So we find that feet connection. We find that length on the spine. Now remember, this is a capital I, capital E. And when we are rolling the spine back, we find that capital C on your back. So you have a shape of a letter C. And then you roll back up. You find your straight long spine. Your head is the ball on the top of the eye. And on the exhale, you round your back. Draw your navel, draw your abdominal wall. Remember your gaze. Wherever you look is where the body's gonna follow. So your eyes are important. You're breathing on the top. And on the next exhale, you go around. Now we're gonna stay there. We're gonna take a moment to breathe in. Now remember, your eyes are going slowly down with you. So don't collapse the head. Go slowly, slowly. As we roll down, the legs can stretch. You can keep rolling down. You can keep the legs either a little separate if you're more advanced. If you close your legs, they give you a little more support to roll up. So come back. The arms first, the head follows. Now the most important here is how you're going to breathe. The exhale is going to help us. It's an extra help to go round. Now keep the round shape and stop there. Now your shoulders should be above your hips. Can you bend your knees and find a little extension? It's a mini extension, meaning my heart is going to look up and I'm going to stretch longer like somebody's pulling my wrist. Then I come back to center. I lower my arms and I'm trying again. We're going to go around. And you can go, if you're advanced, without arms. If you need, hold your legs. Whatever you can do, whatever helps you to roll and articulate your spine. Breathing in. Breathing out. Arms first. Shoulders are down. Head comes off the mat. Ribs go down there. scoop your belly. If you need, hold your legs, and otherwise just keep your head forward, forward, forward. Bend your knees. Find your beautiful extension. We're just gonna do one more. Inhale to grow. Imagine I'm pulling your wrist. Keep your heart open. Exhale, go rounding the spine. Long legs. Keep that inner thigh connection as you roll back and roll bone by bone until you're on your back. Bend your right knee, give it a hug, and just circle the leg. And 2, 3, and 4. Reverse, and 1, 2, 3. Keep it across and let the leg rest, like my toes resting on my inner thigh. I'm gonna try to spiral. Go slowly. Again, people, flex if you need, whatever you need to do in order to find that rotation. Stay there, take another deep breath. Bring it slowly back. Bring your knee to your chest and open the knee to the side. And again, you cross the knee. You cross the leg. You go opposite direction. You spine twist. You allow your shoulder to come back. Come back to the center. Pull your knee to the side. Give it a stretch. And then bring it back down. Let's do the other side. We bend the knee. We give it a hug. We pull it towards your chest. Bottom leg still resisting. And only circle the upper leg. 2. Release the hip joint. Release. Free the joint. And reverse. 2, 3. Cross the leg. Allow the leg to cross. Allow the hips to twist. Let your nose opposite direction of your leg. Bring it back. Open the knee to the side. Wide open. Stretch your bottom leg. Keep it long. And again, cross the knee. Cross the head. Opposite direction. Looking forward. And then you come back to the center. Open the knee. Let it there. Feel the bottom leg reaching longer. One more breath. And on the next exhale, when you return, keep that leg up. This leg is going to help us. We're going to stretch the leg and you're going to walk yourself a little bit forward. Like you use the leg to help you to come up. And then you bend your knee. And you breathe in. And you breathe out and you stretch yourself. And you're going to pull gently, and you bend your knee. You put the leg down, you switch to the other side. You stretch the leg out, and slowly you bend your knee. And then you stretch your leg, and you bend your knee. And you stretch your leg until lift the head up and stay there this last time. We're going to stay up and over. Now, it doesn't matter how high you are, you can be holding your thighs, your calves, your ankles, as long as your body's lifted and your elbows are wide. Now, can we float the bottom leg up? Flex both feet, keep the curl, keep the roundness. Let's start with a single leg scissor. 1, a little bounce and change. 1, a little bounce and change. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. Keep the height of the spine, pointing toes. 2, and a long legs. And a 3, and a 4. Stay there. Both legs coming up. Bend your knees, hold your ankles, and rest. And rocking a little bit side to side. Beautiful. Come back up. Sit up. And now roll methane to your knees. Go right away to your knees and hands. And let's go to our beautiful cat stretch. Flexing the toes, opening your backs. Enjoy the feeling of a beautiful cow open. And now to the angry cat. Round backs, pushing the floor. Pushing with your knees, pushing with your hands. 3 more. Flex. 2, 3, 4, point your toes. 2, 3, 4, one more, flex. 2, 3, open your backs and curl. And 2, keep the curl moving back. We're gonna sit back. You're reaching, your arms long and stay there. Now round your back to roll up. Keep your knees on the mat. Open your spine and allow the hips to float forward. You don't need to go too far into an arch. It's just the weight is over my hands and then back to my knees. Let's do 2 more. We're going back and we stretch. We're going round, coming up on your knees. Keep the weight on your hands. Open like a big wave in your back. Don't release your abdominal wall. Keep it engaged even when you go into an arch. Go further back. And on the next time, we're going to stay up. We're going to hold the position as you're arching your back. Finding your deep cobra extension. Stay there. Now let's move the head to the right and you look a little bit back. And then you can let go a little bit with the shoulder can move. The hips can move. It's a smaller motion. Just rocking from one side to the other. Back to the other side. Take your deep abdominal wall in. When you're back to center, you're just going to bend your elbows. I want your heart to go forward, forward. And I'm going to be landing on my stomach. Go slowly all the way down. Keep the hands where they are. Legs are separate, belly's engaged. Let's reverse. The nose is coming up. The heart is coming up. You're pushing with your hands and your knees to go and push back. And you sit back. Let's do 3 of those. Again, round your backs. Go deeper into that curl. Open up your back. Take a nice deep breath. Keep strong arms. Bend your elbows and allow your heart to guide you. Forward, 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 and land. Reverse. Nose first. You smell that beautiful flower in front of you. You push the floor, you wide open your neck. Send your hips to the back, sit over your heels. So really push the floor, sit further, further back, further back, further back. Last one, and round your backs. Come up, 2, 3. Last time, bend the elbows, and this time you want to keep your abdominal wall engaged and so deep that the last second you're releasing your hands down and your head goes to the side. Let your hands down, relax your shoulders, completely rocking the pelvis, blah, 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 blah. And we have a second to release. Keep the hands there and find that neutral spine. So the nose is hovering off the floor. This is a mini movement. The shoulders are going to have a protraction and a retraction, meaning the scapula, the shoulder blades, want to kiss. And when they want to kiss, they go a little bit further back. And when they relax, they go down and you can rest your head to the other side. There's a mini movement. You don't need to come too high. Feel more your chicken wings in movement, okay? So we're going to start slowly. Shoulder blades coming towards each other. They kiss each other. They stay connected. Elongate your arms and release. The head goes to the other side. And relax your shoulders. 2 more. And shoulder blades connect. Reaching. Keep your legs long. Keep your spine long. You don't need to go too high. It's the shoulder blades working. And release to the back. Last one, we're going to stay up. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, shoulder blades together, lengthening the neck, lengthening the spine. Now reach your arms up. The palm of the hands are facing the ceiling. Elongate your spine, elongate your legs, and now bounce with your hands up. Like you will be doing the 100 reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and breathe. 3, 4, 5. Use your triceps through 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3. You don't need to be very high, but yes, very long. Keep going. 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. My spine stays. Only my arms are moving. 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3. Last one and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and rest. 2, 3. Let go and relax. Lovely. Come onto your hands and knees. Push the floor and sit on your child pose. Yes, that's hard work. I know, I'm with you. Keep your arms long. Move your hips side to side. Feel the breath on your backs. Keep the legs and walk the arms to the right. Keep the left hip rocking opposite direction. So you have a bit of spine twist. And then you walk back your hands, hips to the other side. You can bring your knees a bit closer to each other or a bit separate, whatever feels good. Allow your shoulders down, long necks. That is in between the arms. The shoulders are parallel to the floor. And when you go back to the center, come slowly walking your hands towards your knees, round your backs, up until we come up on the knees. We stay there for a moment. Only allow your shoulders to roll back and forward. One more. And then release. Wonderful. Shake everything. We're going to change the position. We're going to lie down on your side. So I like the feeling of my hips right on top of each other. So if I will have a glass of wine here on top of my hips, they're really nice and center. So be careful that as we start moving that you don't go back and forward. Try to really stabilize that hip. Now you can use, if you have a pillow, you can put a pillow in between, and otherwise just rest your head over your arm. That's also okay. So the heels are a little bit in line with my seat bones. I'm going to start with a clamp. And as you know, most of you who take the classes with us at Pilates Studio in Studio AnnaMora, you know that your bottom side of your rib cage should be kind of off the mat. So you're not resting, you're not sinking the energy. So you have this narrow feeling on the front. Okay. Based on that preparation and elongation of your spine, this actual elongation we keep always in our classes, we're going to open the upper knee and close it back. So it's just the knee. Again, remember the hips are nice and steady. We do 3 and 2 and 1. Now we stay with the knee open and we do 3 little bounces. 1, 2, 3, and we close. Ankles stay together. Only my knee opens. 1, 2, 3, and close. One more. And 1, 2, 3, and I stay. Now my knees are going to kiss each other, so I go into inner rotation and then an outer rotation. The heels touch. Inner rotation, knees touch. Outer rotation, heels touch. 2 more. Inner rotation, outer rotation, last one. Inner rotation, and then we stay parallel. We keep the knee parallel and we start this beautiful little circles. So imagine I have the point of a pencil, both load on the knee, and I'm drawing a beautiful little circle in front of the wall. And then I reverse, circle around. Hips are steady, my belly is engaged, my spine is long. Last 2, last 1, and then you extend the leg. Now you can push with the heel, the wall, all the way up. So keep that front hip super nice and wide open. So you can extend your arm or you can keep your head on the pillow, whatever feels good. Now you're going to send the leg to the front. The front hand is on the mat. You're going to do 2 little kicks. Kick, kick, point your toe, and you're going to kick, kick to the back. And again, kick, kick to the front, point, kick, kick to the back. Last 2. Kick, kick, point, kick, kick, back. Last one, kick, kick, and we stay. We're going to keep the leg. We're going to turn in the leg. The big toe wants to chop down. Yes, touch, and then we lift. The big toe in a rotation. We're working hard on your gluteus medius. Last 2, touch, up. Last one, touch. Now keep the inner rotation and draw a little rainbow around. So you're going to touch a little bit down and you're going to lift again. And touch to the front and lift. And touch back and lift. Touch front. We stay on the front and we're just going to go up and up and up. And up, I know it's burning, and 2, and 1, release, bend your knee, give it a clap, yes, 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 good, pull your knee in, if you want, pull your ankle, give it a little stretch, and then come back, come slowly to the other side, so we swing the legs, I can still see you, you can still see me. Okay, let's go. Resting your head, knees on top of each other, hip on top of each other. The ankles are nicely glued, your spine is long. You keep that long space on your waist and your thigh is lifted. And we just do the clamp. Open and close. Upper knee, open and close. Keep breathing. Open, close, and open. Now little bounces to the back. Open and 1, 2, 3 and close. Open and bounce. 2, 3 and close. Last one. And open and 1, 2, 3. We stay. We hold the position. Now we have an inner rotation. The knees kiss and the ankles kiss. Inner rotation. Leg kiss. Outer rotation. Touch. 2 more. And in. Long spine. And up. Keep your ribs engaged. Keep your abs engaged. Last one. Find your neutral spine. Stretch your leg. Now can you keep pushing with the heel? Length your leg. Length the front. Length the back. Now keep that length and keep your front hand on the mat. And we go leg kick. Front. Front. Point your toes. Back. Back. Flex your foot. Flex. Flex. And point. Point. 2 more. Flex. Flex. And point. Point. Last one. Flex. Flex and we stay here. We're going to turn in the leg. And we're going to go down and lift it up. Inner rotation of the leg. The leg is at the level of your hip. So keep that inner rotation. So we work really your gluteus medius. Last 2. And now little rainbow going up and down. Going up and down. Going up and down. Last one. Going up. Stay down and just keep the leg in front of us. We're going to go up and up and up and up until it burns. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 and release. You can give it a clap. Yes, yes, yes. Hard work. Okay, lovely. Come and turn to your back. Stay where you are. Just roll to your back. Grab your leg. Give it a little pull. Give it a hug. Bottom leg close. And now with the knee of the leg you're pulling, make a little circles. And reverse. And keep holding the leg towards your chest for 2, 3, 4, and release. Shake the legs up on the air. Let's do the other side. Hug your bottom leg, pull to you, and little circle. 2, 3, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Keep on pulling the knee. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Give both legs a shake. Now drop the legs like completely without any effort, like let go. 1, 2, 3, and now flex your feet and stretch your legs to the max. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and flex. Last one. And 1, 2, 3, and flex. Hold the back part of the legs. Lift your head up. Find your beautiful curl. Bend your knees and allow your legs to help you to come and roll up. And I'm gonna meet you again. Okay, we're gonna finish this last section. Sit it up in a nice and tailored position. Of course, if you have a pillow, you can also sit on top of the pillow if that helps you to be a little bit more supported. Or if you have knee injuries, you can always sit with the legs in front of you. So find the modification that suits you well. So let's lift the right arm up. Find that walking fingers aside, walk, 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 walk. And when you cannot anymore, just soft the elbow and allow the arms to go right over the head. Stay there for breath. Imagine with the opposite side, this side is like a yawning. So you open a big mouth on the side of the ribs, and then you help yourself to push to come back up. Let's do the other side. You leave the arm, keep your shoulder down, you walk the fingers, you find the side, then you bend the elbow and you allow yourself to go a little bit deeper down. And you stay there like yawning. Exhale, push with the arm, come back up. Let's do the other side. You're gonna inhale, same beginning, side bending, and now we have a rotation. So your head goes over the thigh. You can hug your knee, you can pull gently back. Feel that rotation. Stay there. Breathe, come back to the side. Help yourself to come back up. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale, upper back rotation. Gently hold your knee. Pull it gently back, round your spine. Feel that resistance, gently opening your backs. Face the front. Inhale. Exhale, push the floor and come back. Beautiful. Let's take together a nice deep breath. Hands together, center line. Deep exhale. 2 more times. Ready? Inhale deep. Shoulders are soft. Heart is open. Center line of energy to your heart. Do 1 more. Deep inhale. Stretch your breath. Stretch your breath. Remember to exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. And as we stay there with the hands on the heart, we close your eyes. We take a moment to thank yourself for having had the time to find your balance and harmony. And I hope to really see you soon again, alive and healthy. Thank you very much for joining this class. Love, Anna.